I'm here to talk to you guys about my top 10 most anticipated films of 2016, now that 2015 is about to come to an end. Now, I don't have the greatest memories, so I have to have it down on a list right on my phone, but let's get to it, shall we? Alright, at number 10, we have Suicide Squad. Now, I'm not the biggest DC guy, I never have been, but when you have Will Smith, Margot Robbie, and Jared Leto, among others, and, with this cast, and then it's being written and directed by David Ayer, who's written Training Day, wrote and directed Fury, End of Watch. This has so much potential, and the trailer was fantastic. I really liked what I saw. So, I'm really looking forward to this, and who knows, maybe DC will put out their first good movie since The Dark Knight Rises. It's possible. At number 9, we have I Saw the Light. Even though technically, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was released at film festivals this year. It's not being released until next year, which kind of bummed me out. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's the Hank. I'm pretty sure the guy's name is Hank Williams, country singer, and he's being played by Tom Hiddleston. It also has fucking Elizabeth Olsen in it. And if you guys saw the trailer, and I hope you have, in my opinion, it looks really, really, really good. And I really like Tom Hiddleston as an actor, not just because Loki, but I just think he's a really talented actor, and I'm really, really, really excited about this movie. And fingers crossed it comes out early next year. Number 8, we have another smaller movie that made its debut in film festivals earlier this year called Demolition. It's a new Jake Gyllenhaal movie directed by I can't remember the guy's name. He directed Dallas Buyers Club, and again, with the trailer that's already out, it I found it absurdly funny at the beginning, and just it hasn't been getting the greatest reviews, but again, fingers crossed, because Jake Gyllenhaal is a hell of an actor. And whether you guys like Southpaw or you didn't like Southpaw, he has had some phenomenal movies as of late, and he's really pulled off some, some would consider Oscar caliber performances, particularly that in like Prisoners and Nightcrawler. In Demolition, he also has fucking Chris Cooper with him. I mean, it is. I'm excited for all of these, but Demolition, I'm really, really stoked for. At number 7, we have Marvel's Doctor Strange, the second film in Marvel's Phase 3, coming out in November of next year. Now, Doctor Strange is a rather obscure character, not like super obscure to where even comic book fans never even heard of him, but one of the reasons I'm excited for Doctor Strange is the possibilities. Because if Doctor Strange works, we can get films for Blade and Ghost Rider, two characters who sorely need reboots. And big Ghost Rider guy, that's my selfish reasons for being excited, but also just because for starters, fucking cast, you got Benedict Cumberbatch, Rachel McAdams, Mads Mikkelsen, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Tilda Swinton. You have this insane cast, and you have it directed by the director of fucking Sinister in The Exorcism of Emily Rose, Scott Derrickson, who he also co-wrote the script with fucking what's his name from Spill? His co-writer from Sinister, and it has potential. Visually, it has so much potential, and personally, again, I love Marvel. I'm not Marvel biased, but I love Marvel. I love Doctor Strange, and I cannot wait for this movie. Number 6, The Jungle Book. I am so pissed I didn't see Star Wars in 3D because I was really looking forward to see the second Jungle Book trailer. This movie looks fucking unreal. And this fucking outside of the actor playing Mowgli, it is completely 100% CGI and is insane. Visually, it looks stunning, and the film itself looks good. It looks different. I don't want to say darker because that's sort of a trend, but it looks like a more realistic version of Jungle Book if these characters talk. And You know, yeah, I mean, fucking Bill Murray is Blue. Bill Murray is Blue. Enough said. Christopher Walken as King Louis. You know I say more? Number 5, Deadpool. The newest show hit on Christmas, and what a Christmas gift from 20th Century Fox. You ever, if this movie is good, you have redeemed yourselves from Fantastic Four. Because this, which it would be mind-boggling, considering the fact that Deadpool tonally is harder to get right than fucking Fantastic Four. This movie just looks amazing. It looks hysterical. Ryan Reynolds is perfect for this role, and it just looks like a lot of fun. And I've been so stoked for this movie. I'm so glad we're finally getting it. Number 4, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is a Harry Potter prequel set, what, good like 50, 70 years prior to the events of, well, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. But Harry Potter was my childhood. It was my Star Wars. It was my Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter was my thing. And yeah, I'm glad, and I'm so excited to return to the Wizarding World. And you have David Yates coming back as director. Plus, J.K. Rowling wrote the script, which is actually really interesting. I'm really interested to see how she does. From a writing standpoint. Plus, you got Eddie Redmayne, Ezra Miller. The announcement trailer wasn't really a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't. It was just like, hey, this is coming out next year. But I'm excited. I am excited. It was enough to get me, stupid, excited over a movie that, that, again, doesn't come out till fucking next year, and is a prequel, and we all know how prequels turn out. Looking at you, Star Wars. Number 3, X-Men Apocalypse. Outside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, X-Men is the greatest comic book franchise of all time. And this is coming from someone whose favorite superhero is Spider-Man. X-Men, and you have Bryan Singer coming back from Days of Future Past. He also did X2, and he revitalized the superhero genre with the first X-Men. This guy knows this world, and the trailer looks insane. It looks fucking epic. It looks dark as all hell. And I'm really, 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 I've said this a lot, really, really excited for this fucking movie. I cannot wait for X-Men Apocalypse. Number 2, Martin Scorsese's Silence, which has been a passion project of his for a long time. And it also has fucking Andrew Garfield and Adam Driver. Andrew Garfield is one of my favorite No, he is my absolute favorite actor working today. He's amazing in everything he does, even if the movie isn't up to snuff. I almost put Hacksaw Ridge, the Mel Gibson movie he's coming out with. I almost had that on the list, but quite frankly, I'm not sure if it's gonna make the 2016 release because Silence was supposed to come out last year and it didn't. But fingers crossed. It's coming out next year, and I'm really excited. Maybe Garfield will get some Oscar consideration, please. I'm really hoping this movie doesn't suck. I'm so fucking excited. Number 1, Captain America: Civil War. Captain America has had a fantastic franchise so far with the first Avenger, which is the most underrated film in Phase 1, and had the best movie of Phase 2 with Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Civil War is the culmination of everything, and it's also just gonna shatter the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe forever. At the very beginning of Phase 3, and you have the introduction of Spider-Man. It's just amazing. I cannot wait for this movie. And leave you guys this list down below. I know I didn't put Batman v Superman on the list. Personally, I'm not a Zack Snyder fan. I can't get excited for it. And Star Wars is not really my thing, even though I love The Force Awakens. Peace.